So let me go into what contributes to the overall, factors and the overall, acknowledgement of, the cast of Nonz, back when, Noel was talking about Funimation with, grandma downstairs in the exact same high school fashion, saying that, you say one thing bad to, Sean or any other Funimation cast members. I know Funimation got shut down recently, but I'm talking about the foundation that I had back in 21. When Bayside was first confirmed, because it was literally confirmed in person by Marcel. And what pissed me off the most about, entertaining, not being an entertainer, but entertaining, was literally Marcel, the definition of release criticism, literally confirmed I had a movie through and through, and it pissed me off. So anyway, let's get to literally the real gritty about, why I can socialize better than the men, at the old, Funimation building that was in LA studio, which I got from, making this description. How they have, color boards and storyboards, Curse Cali Dog, how each and every, panel is black and white and you put them all into one animation. I know how animation works fluently because I had a class of, 2D animation, and I understand that it's a whole bunch of still frames, and if you repeat the still frames, literally it becomes an animation. And I used to animate on pencil, but nevertheless, the real big reason why I'm making this video was because Sabo confirmed it, and we both confirmed that we were competing in Bayside. And if you want to know about insights, where it comes to concept, or where it comes to, soothing a single mother, parent, what ends up happening is, that gay guy from Drawn Together, my mom Nanette was fucking laughing. My mom Nanette literally Beecham was laughing her ass off literally to the guy who is gay from Drawn Together. Now there is a second part of this video, because I made sure if the studio shut down, literally I had checks from Got Perf, the hit song of Rio and Simpson Namek, literally, and also when the cops did come over, they asked if I was a rapper because I had a certain amount of what I did on my chest. Let me get to the real gritty of this video. I know a whole lot about, voice acting through gangs, and gangs are a whole part of society, so if you try to ignore, when I say certain voice acting is a crip in blood, that means you're ignoring whole aspects of society. I know there's two different sides of society, and I know there's two different ways of living. Let me get it knocked out. So this video is referencing, Subaru, aka Samo Dude, and how literally he's in the middle of being milk tea. So what ended up happening, have you ever been a little kid? What if I told you how to voice act? Like, say if you already had a voice that's, that's current toward the character. So what if I said that there was this girl named Milk Tea who I met at Level Up Expo, which is also part dating, where I'll get to a minute. And say if you have a character named Zara, literally, what studio's already confirmed by your uncle, and you tell Milk Tea, aka Zara, literally to have a soft voice and keep going. And then you have Auntie Lisa literally saying, you're just gonna do that and introduce her to the family. All that shit was fucking confirmed, and it pissed me the fuck off because they brought it back to it actually, being the equivalent of being imaginary, even though I saw somebody lip-syncing my song on the radio, and the song they were lip-syncing was Annie. Literally, so I had this, stupid mindset back when I was over at Alpha Mega. Oh, I'm gonna, choose Sakura as a build, because what I'm gonna do is seize a schoolgirl, so if you try, label me this, and that, I'm gonna hide behind Steven Universe and literally say that, literally, I'm keeping up with the most fucking grades. And when I got home, what they did was they attacked the fact that, I actually didn't go to college, and I actually know people who went to college who died. And what ended up happening is I had to break down literally how working out works when you're a member of kids versus working out when you're an older brother. Because I had to compare literally, you get hit by a car and get jumped by 3 people, literally, you damn got pit bull, and that pit bull has a different mindset. But nevertheless, literally, so this is all explained videos, because this all was really, really confirmed. I tried to get a job at 28, but people kept on validating me that I was a celebrity, so I fell back on multiple things, not just running the top anime, not just running better, but being on the radio. So imagine literally you're yelling at your uncle when you're on the radio. I still haven't earned a single penny. So, you are pretending I'm a little kid, that I'm not a grown-ass man. I'm like, that means paperwork happened. If you literally forwarded something literally to the radio and you didn't pay somebody, literally when there's an IP address, where there's everything, then ain't shit fucking happening. Ain't no such thing as fucking you calling out was fucking personal, literally, where you better stand there on the radio and fucking is being listened to a whole wide world. Just imagine, literally, you're on the radio for what you put on your YouTube channel, but you still can't see your subs. and it's a retarded, kind of lesson understanding. So what if I told you there were celebrities like Megan from Rock of Love and Bret Michaels, and people like Fergie. So what if I told you Megan and Fergie were both fucking mental, and I know for both personal reasons, and all this shit. Literally, you're calculating, oh, if they got through it, well, you have a bad mindset at the time, that you can too. They flip the whole script as if it was existing, but they let you know it exists the whole time. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at with is that literally I was advanced at dating, okay? So Lil T came for Lil Love Expo, and I also had her number. And her name is Lila, like Lila and Stitch, like L-I-L-A, much like Layla Lily, who is way, better than Livingstone, and in the hood they actually tried to, spam Livingstone's message. And I get tired of this shit. I get tired of me being able to dance, me being able to double and pie, yet me still have to deal with this nigga knowing damn well that he used to be stalking my girl, Lily. To him, Lily, if I talk to him in a chat, why the fuck you obsessed with me making 4 videos? So I've been with the up and down literally of a black man. That's why when I got to the hood, I was sugar mama. So when I tell you I'm watching these movies come from Pride and now that means I did something in 4 in high school, and that I moved on, literally from all that shit, and I know how to read female deception. Literally, so what they did was they took me to a top class celebrity who knows I'm on the radio, literally, to not having a car on 28. So literally it pisses me off because literally you don't pay me for what I put out there that should literally be handled. Literally, that means I did have, victim of domestic violence paperwork, but I didn't have full validation. Like the police wasn't with me side by side. Like my uncle literally verified the studio 1 year later, and I'm going to make a lot more videos about how I played YouTube, literally, and how YouTube didn't play me because I fell back on the fact that I could make my own instrumental in the hood, okay? And that's it, and that's final. So the whole point of this is Nokia, Subarus, and Zara's relationship and Nonz, okay? So this is a big confirmation. I know I spent the majority of this video talking about my personal life, but this is when I literally get serious, because this is back when Nonz was really confirmed. So call Auntie Lisa literally fucking full of shit for concept all you want, but still was a wonderful cast member. And what ends up happening literally is Nokia has a crush on Zara. Literally, and Subaru tells Nokia to stop fucking around. So me, Sabo, Lily, Zara in real life, which is Milk Tea, respect my slang, literally is a big fucking thing because it's the green circles, and that's what makes it based on. So we don't know who Zara is. Zara is based off literally Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender and Yoko from Team Galaxy. And C ends up being just as strong as Nokia, and when Nokia always tries to flirt with her, C comes back with a calm, sadistic voice. While Nokia always literally gets goofy, he shows that he's equivalent in her level in terms of strength. And Sabo, what he does is he balances the group, so the 3 amigos always go out in space.